Alright, what is going on everyone? My name is Lord Volo25 and welcome to episode 85 of our PC Building Simulator 2 Free Play Let's Play. And yes, that is right, we're back with another episode, and in this one we are going to do another quick build. So yeah, I think yeah, we were just in the last one we built this computer and we pretty much showed everything new. Basically all the graphics cards that they've added do all look the same. So yeah, that we had some RAM that we were looking at too, the Corsair Dominator Platinum. But yeah, I think we should just jump straight into this thing and just see what we can make here. So I did move off one of the PCs into storage. Which one was it? I think it was a pretty good one. It was, yeah, right, because we built, was it this one? Hold on, I want to look at this for a second. Was it this one? It might have been. I don't know. But yeah, that is that. I just keep putting them in here. So I've got a bunch of builds just sitting there. I might export some time because I do think they're quite decent. But yeah, let's see what we can get going in Caseland. So I kind of wanted to go back and do maybe like an 011 or maybe like a 5000D build, you know? That might be a good idea. What should we do here? We did this case. This is the Cooler Master Half 700. So yeah, they added that. Oh no, we already did. Ah, dang it. All right. Well, you know, we'll do a 5000D. Why not? Why not? That sounds good. So let's go choose. Oh, I got a black one. Oh, very nice. Let's use the. Oh, I don't know, the airflow. All right. Whoa. Alright. So let's see what's going on here. We've got Corsair LL120 fans. We're gonna... You know what? We're gonna use something else. Alright, so let's move that dust filter. I know this case pretty well at this point. I've used it quite a couple times. So that, and we have a top panel. So it's pretty much all the panels. It's a nice case, I'm not gonna lie. I have a 4000D in real life. Kinda wish I had this one. Or, I kinda wish I had an 011. But I don't. But sometime when I do a new computer build for myself, I will use. I kind of want an 011 to be honest. That would be a pretty nice case to have. Or this one. This is also a pretty fantastic case. But I do think dual chamber would be pretty nice to hide all your cables in, you know. So yeah, let's see here. So motherboards. I'm going to do AM5. We're going to do some AMD stuff today. So I didn't type that right. AM5. Alright. So let's see here what we've got. We've got MSI Mag B650M mortars. And I've got no idea why I'm rushing. I don't really have to be anywhere right now. So let's see. Oh, or I could do the godlike motherboards. Or the Gigabyte. Ah, man. You know, I just can't pass up this Gigabyte one, man. Look at that. It's just straight on $1,000. Look at that thing, man. Alright, let's go remove the beauty panel and shove it in there. So yeah, we're gonna shove in a nice X3D CPU because then it's actually what I want to do. I really do want to do an X3D and pair that with either the palette card or we'll do an ASRock RX 970 9070 or something like that, however the heck you say it. Alright, so let's do X3D. And let's see here. Ryzen 7 7800X 3D. Oh, that's such a good CPU. I was almost considering that this is what I would upgrade to in real life if I ended up doing like a platform swap. Damn. Yeah, I really gotta read up on the benchmarks of that because I think this one is pretty bonkers. I kind of don't want to do that. I do want to do one of these for the build here. It is very convincing. You know what? Since it's on the mind, I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, because that'll pair well with anything pretty much. All right, so let's grab some thermal paste. Bam. Come on. There we go. All right. So yeah, let's check out the memory here. So we had some Corsair. Oh man, look at that, dude. Dominator Platinum, RGB, DDR5 Black, 16 gigabyte. You know it, man. Look at that. That looks fantastic. Should we occupy all the slots? I think it would look pretty cool if we did that. Although it does limit our options for AIOs, but I think we can get away with it. I definitely think we can. Alright, so we got that. And while we're here, we're gonna pop in some storage drives. So let's see what we've got down here in M.2 land. So let's see here. We're just straight up gonna drop in something. So that's the MSI Spatium. Didn't we have those B1 ones? Oh yeah, we do. Let's see, not that one, but 2 terabyte. We can just deck this thing out, you know? Hell yeah, dude. Alright, so we've got that. Let's see here. So, AIO or graphics card. AIO, definitely. So, I think we'll try and... Should I try to side mount something? Because I could side mount in this case. Man, I cannot speak today. That is something. Alright. So, let's see here. I don't know why I'm not just sorting this from high to low. My brain is definitely not working today. It's probably because it took a while for me to fall asleep last night. So apparently that's a thing. Because I was thinking of a game. So yeah, let's see here. What's going down? Oh man, that Arctic liquid freezer pops out. It definitely does. It's not a bad looking AIO after all. Although we can't mount this thing because the case is being a bit of a bum because we left a dust filter up in there. Doy. Alright. So. It's huge. That's the problem. Oh, I know what we can do. Alright, let's just remove that. And if I do this, yeah, now we're talking. That's a kind of weird how the cables are doing that, but oh man, it looks like a transformer or something. That looks pretty darn cool. Dang, look at I don't know what it looks like. Does it look like a Matrix pod? Kind of. I don't know. Have you ever seen like the pods from the Matrix where all the people are like plugged in? That's kind of what that kind of looks like. Kind of, you know? It's giving off Matrix vibes. But yeah, and again, if you haven't seen The Matrix, go watch it. It's a great movie. But yeah, other than that... do I want to do this one or do I want to do something else? Let me just take a look for a second. I can always go back to that if I want to. But you never know. I'm running out of options. What the heck is that thing, man? Gamerstorm Captain? What? Look at that, man. Nah, I want to keep going on what I was trying to do here. So, where was it? It was right here. Alright. So let's put that back on. That Matrix looking AIO. Hell yeah. Alright. And let's remove a slot or 2 or 3. We'll see. So yeah, what did I use in here? Okay, I used the NVIDIA one. Alright. Well, this time it's gonna be AMD, so let's see here. So I think, yeah, it was the ASRock ones. So I don't think. Okay. Now we're talking. Which was it? It was the 9070 XT Tai Chi, not that one. Ah, oh, dang, dude, look at that, dude. That looks sweet, man. Alright, so we got a white one and a black one. Oh, man, I should have done like a white version of this build. We can always do that. Ah, you are a butthole, mister. It's not gonna let me do it, man. Let's try something here. I know I'm not a huge fan of doing vertical mount, but would I be able to pull that off? I don't know. Where is the part that make it able to do that? I've got no idea. I'm gonna go find it again. Darn it, dude. Alright. So it's ASRock one. It doesn't want to do vertical mount either. Alright, well that's a bit of a panda bananas. Panda basket ass. Alright, well let's see. What else? What else could we do that's AMD that would work? Because we do have other 9070s available, and I wanted to see what that looks like. So, you know what? I'm going to move it. I'm going to move it because I really want to do that card. Alright. So, that was the, I was just going to search up freezer so I can get back to it. So let's see. It was this one. Let's do front mount. Okay. Because it wasn't going to let me put it on the top. So, yeah. Yeah, okay. And what am I thinking? Putting fans there or put the panel back on? I don't know. So, we'll figure something out here. So let's do that. Oh, man, that is an awesome looking card, dude. Look at that, dude. I am a huge fan. Alright. So let's go back to the remove components and put those two PCI covers back on. Don't unplug that. What the hell, man? Or plug it in yet. I don't need to do that yet. It's not let me put in the darn. Hello? Two of those things are supposed to go on, and the stupid cable is like, oh, maybe I need to go and... Oh, okay, so kind of like glitched out the menu. Alright. So, let's see here. There was the PCI lock thing. I was thinking for a second vertical mount, but you know what? The case was being a bit of a bum. So, but yeah, we're doing that the good old way. The good old just slap the graphics card in like that. I would like to do a vertical mounted build though. That'll be awesome. There. But yeah, we got the graphics card. We got the storage drives in there. We have the RAM. Let's see. Yep, we're good on that. So yeah, let's see here. What am I gonna do about the fans situation? Because that is going to be something that is going to be a bit concerning. Because I've got to be smart when doing this. You got Corsair fans. Those don't look bad, but ooh. Well, you know what? It is a kind of a Corsair themed build, so we could do some kind of like Corsair fan. What do we got? We got like a fancy Corsair looking fan over here. We've got LL120s, but to be honest, that's kind of vanilla. Oh yeah, don't forget about the Corsair IQ QL120 RGBs though. Oh man. Alright, well, I guess we can do one in the back. That would still work though. I was gonna see if I can put the beauty panel back on there. Hold on. Can we or can we not? Let's see here. So, beauty panel. That's not the right one. I meant that one. Alright, that's not gonna happen. Let's just put a wall of fans there. That'll fix everything. So, wall of fan coming right up. So, let's get one there. But yeah, if this cooler wasn't such a pain in the ass, I would have been able to put a fan up there, but I guess not because of just the way it wants to work. That we're gonna do that. So we got that and 3 outtake fans, or we could do 1. Maybe just having 2 would look better. Oh, now this looks kind of weird. All right, but we're gonna make the weird work. That's what we're about. So there we go. Honestly, that actually doesn't look that bad. I kind of like the way that it looks. You know, even though I can't put one up there, and I don't want to use a different AAO in order to get a fan up there, even though I could. So, do I want to change my mind? Not really, not really. All right, so we're going to go with that, and I gotta not forget about that's one part that needs to go back down here. Nah, very nice. All right, so back here, let's pop in a power supply. So let's see what here. We need to grab something pretty good. So we got that and that. I don't think I've done this. Oh, it's too big. All right, never mind. Master watt maker. Why is it all too big? Can I just get rid of this thing? Damn, dang. Drive bay. Get out of here, man. I want to put a wide power supply back here, man. Which one? Corsair. Why not? Corsair power supply, Corsair fans, Corsair case, Corsair RAM. Man. You know what? You know what? I hate to say it, but I want to do something different here. I know that one looks cool, and I bet we could pull that off in a different build, but it's just the one thing holding this build back from actually popping. Alright, so let's see here. So, Corsair, we've got this, which could possibly work, but I don't know. So if I go back and get the fan, is it going to work? Yes or no? No. Ah, dang it. Alright. Well, get out of here, you stupid AIO. That's the problem with putting it on the front, is that it's going to be a massive pain in the Batuki. So are any of these other coolers going to do the same thing? This one doesn't look bad at all. Although the RAM becomes a problem. You know what? I'm starting to think we should side mount it. Simply because I think we could get away with doing that. I really think we can. Oh, that's kind of weird looking. Maybe I'm gonna go back to the liquid freezer. I'm messing around with the AOs and all this kind of stuff. Liquid freezer. Come on, man. I know we can do it, man. Oh, you freaking massive hunkin' graphics card. That's the problem with that one. It's too big. It's too big. That's a shame. All right. But you know we can look at all the AIOs right here. So we've got that one. We've got the Cooler Master one. Not a bad looking one. It's white though. Darn. Yeah, we're not gonna use that one. That's a nice looking Cooler Master AO right there. Do we want to do the Corsair one? It doesn't look bad. It doesn't. Oh, aren't just that one. It's just so hard for me to choose today. I've got no idea why. And it doesn't like the thing down there. Alright. Well, the Corsair one it is then. Let's see here. Now we should be able to put the fan back up there. I shall hope. Yes! Alright. I am a happy bunny. That is what I like to see. Oh! Now we're talking. Yeah, dude. Alright. So we got that. We got our power supply. We've pretty much got everything. $5,120. That is a nice number right there, my friends. Alright, so let us put all of these panels back on. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a jump cut. This is going to take a minute. Alright, well, I will see you guys in just a second while I put the panels on. Alright, let's do it. Alright, there we go. So we got the panels back on, and let's see what happens when we turn this thing on. And before I do, I'm actually going to take a drink of my drink. Alright. Thought it was getting kind of dry there. Alright. USB. Wait a second. Is this fan on the wrong way around? I can't tell because this side is the side that brings air in. Did I goof up these fans? I might have goofed the fans, or they just installed in the weird orientation. What the heck is going on, man? I think I did goof up the fans. Okay, hold on. Hold on. We got fan problems here. I think they installed the wrong way and I just didn't. And they were like bugged in the orientation that they would install it in the other way. That's kind of odd, but you know, anything can happen really at this point. So Corsair. All right, let's try and get this the correct way around. So we had this one going that way because it's supposed to be exhaust. That is weird. I haven't seen that happen before. Yeah, it's supposed to go that way. Bam. Alright, that's how it's supposed to be. Definitely not the other way around. We know that. Alright, so we have a dust filter and a top panel. Alright, let's turn this thing on. Ooh. Oh wait, what the hell? Why are these fans not spinning? Oh, come on, man. It's gonna be another one of those, huh? We have some kind of a stupid fan issue. We've seen that before. Alright, let's Yeah. What happened there? Did it all just connect? I've got no idea. Let's take a look here. Ah, now they're going. Alright. Cool. Alright. So now let's put the side panel back on. That took a bit longer than I thought it would, but there we go. The PC is running. We've got a green check mark right there. So let us go. And yeah, let's go get the lighting here. I think even though the fans don't light up on the AO, I think that's fine because you can kind of see how just light just bouncing all around in this case here. Looking pretty nice. Oh, yeah, it's really popping. It's looking better than it did. It just takes a bit, you know. You gotta try some parts, try some other parts. Eventually, you'll get something that you like. All right, so why is it not pulling in my wallpaper, man? What the hell? What's going on with that damn thing, man? You can make a custom wallpaper. Oh, it's pulling in all my freaking things. Huh. That's odd. I don't know why it's doing that. Obviously, there's some kind of glitch in the game or something like that. Oh, we can make it a circuit board. And we can make it green. Oh man, I'm getting ideas. Alright. So we got that. So let's grab the lighting. And get a green going. Oh man, look at that. That's cool. Alright. So let's see here. I don't think we need that anymore. Bam. There we go. So let's get a photo of this thing. Looking pretty nice. Alright. There we go. So we've got our photo. And let's just recap it here. So it's got our 7800X 3D and our whopping powerful 9070 XT Taichi GPU. I think that was the last one that we were showing off. There's also a white one, I do believe. But we can always mess around with that in the next episode. But yeah, if you guys have enjoyed the episode and of course want to see more PC Building Simulator, then make sure you guys smash that like button and maybe hit that subscribe button, although it is optional. It's there if you ever want to check it out. No pressure whatsoever. But other than that, hopefully you guys have a fantastic day. My name is Lord Volo 25 and I shall see you guys all in the next one. Alright guys, peace.